We only have 3 cards to do. 3 more cards. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, we'll see.
Hopefully, we'll
Yay!
see.
We got it. Thank you, Jesse. 24 years ago today, Miss Sarah said I do. Which is awesome. We went to our first dance as a couple, and then after that, I graduated. She was next to me since we were both 17. So she loves Elf, so do I. Oh my God, Santa! Santa's coming! I know him! I know him! One of her favorite sayings. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Pete. We got 3 sets of cards to do. I'm gonna do 2 more of these. Cards will represent 40. 1 card will represent 30. And we're gonna squeeze out those push-ups tomorrow. I was hoping to do the 1,500 push-ups today, but things rolled over. I had to go back up to work, and which is a good thing. Um, my my sister, my sister's mother-in-law brought us tons of cookies. Look at all these. These are all made. She gets us an awesome tin. She made all these for tomorrow. She just didn't make all these. So big shout out to Wanda. I made a short about her retiring. She does awesome stuff. She made a bunch of fudge and some Buckeyes. And this is caramel, like a brittle with peanuts with pretzels in it. Like a take on a candy bar or something. So we also got getting ready to do some cooking. So we've been getting all sorts of stuff ready for tomorrow. We're gonna have this whole house filled. Santa's gonna be here. So thank you. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Susanna. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you, Pete, in Australia. So 24 years ago today, Sarah and I said I do. KK was in that picture, which is pretty cool. So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Just like that, we're almost at, we're past our halfway point. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm glad we got it figured out. Not that I gamble, but Christmas cards this year came with some lottery tickets. So we're going to save that maybe for a live stream. Try to get Miss Sarah to scratch some. I see that's pretty popular. Not that I support gambling. Somebody gave them to me as a gift. So why not show those people who I know check out my live streams once in a while? They'd be like, oh man. So on, I'll have more tomorrow, I'm sure of it. But on the back of them, I have them marked. So this is my boss and his wife, Cece, just like Shane and Sarah. They both share common names. And that one's got an A on it for Miss Amanda. So we got a bunch. There's $33 here now in scratch offs. If anything, lottery is at least in Ohio, they have to tell you how many tickets they printed, how many of those tickets are winners, and every so often, maybe every couple of days, they update tickets that haven't been cashed in. So you can log on the website. It'll tell you the game specific winners. So like on this one, it says you got anywhere from 10 to $500,000, and it'll tell you each amount of winning tickets that are left. So for me, being a math guy, loving numbers, I would find out which tickets had the better odds or which I wanted to spend my money on when I was 18, before I understood the actual probability. It's not the odds, it's the probability. That's where they get you. But anyways, you take all these winning numbers and you add them up. You write that down somewhere. Then you take those winning numbers and you times it by the odds. And here it'd be 1.350. You get that number. Then you add it to the winning numbers, and that's a general idea of how many tickets are left. So you'll know there's 8 million of these tickets left because they're $1 and they're smaller odds, and there might be 3 million of these $10 tickets because it's a higher, the higher the ticket, the less they print, and the better your odds are of winning. Not that I support gambling, but I had family members that like to gamble, and I want to give them the best chance of winning something. So if I say, here's all the numbers, I did the math. If you want to spend your money on a $20 ticket, here's the best $20 ticket you should be buying per the odds at their website. Not that I support it, I'd rather save your money. So we're going to do another 40 squats, then we'll do 30. Happy anniversary, day 24 checked off. So, hey, and thank you, Annie Ro. I appreciate you. Sorry if I butcher your name, but I appreciate you for tapping in. You're always an inspiration on Jesse's and Justin's pages. So I appreciate you greatly.
Mario Alberto says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mario. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Merry Christmas to you, Mario. Thank you for tapping in, brother. Thank you. Many blessings to you. It's kind of give me goosebumps that you're tapping in finally, that you're able to tap in. So, 40 squats for Mr. Mario. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Those extra are for you, Mario. Thank you again. Many blessings to you, your son Lupe, Lupe. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. Many blessings, brother. My heart goes out to you and all your shorts. Especially when they tried to take you out, brother. It scared me. It's like, no, not Mario. I feel for him. So, 30 more squats and we're done. Do you want to come squat it out with us? Maybe the last 5 squats, just squeeze in here. I feel you can do it, babe.
I'll do it on this side.
How about we save them for tomorrow?
Okay.
When we're doing 1,500 push-ups?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you always being positive. If Jesse and Justin trust you, you are definitely somebody that can that I value. So thank you for wanting to tap in. Enjoy one of these awesome Christmas cookies. I wish I could send them to you from Miss Wanda. If you don't like Christmas cookies, she came through with some peanut butter fudge because she knows peanut butter fudge is my favorite and I don't ever get it. We got some Buckeyes, some caramel brittle pretzels, I guess. Just some awesome stuff. And then we have these cowboy cookies that have like marshmallows and white chocolate chips. It has some oatmeal in it. Cinnamon. It's pretty good. So we got to get all this workout. Oh yeah, thanks my boss Chris, Miss Connie, my little bag of candy. Get my stash of peanut butter that they're always giving me from somewhere up by lake area, up on the lake. And they got, they know how Sarah and I enjoy candles. So it smells so awesome. They always pick out the best scented candles. So we got a wood wick candle, I think. Yeah, it's wood wick Rogue Quad. I think that's how it's pronounced. But that was from my boss. I appreciate him. Do we have deer out there? Oh.
The TV's going, and I'm not even touching it.
TV's going cray-cray?
Yeah.
That is weird. The remote's over here. I was over there and the TV's just going bonkers. That's pretty cool. My mom's tapping in. She's like, I got you, Sarah. So my mom would tease Sarah.
Now it's gone.
Yeah. She would tease Sarah, dying of cancer, and she would say, go ahead, I'll let you tell this story. As she's watching Ghost Hunters and Paranormal, what's that show? Paranormal, yeah, like any of the Ghost Hunter stuff Sarah's watching. My mom's like, you know, I'm going to come back and I'm going to haunt you. Not in a bad way. I'll be like walking around and I'll pull a little hair on the back of your neck. And I'm like, Mom, don't say that to her. You know, you're going to scare her. So Sarah's like, oh my gosh, something pulled my neck. Or something touched my neck. And I think it was your mom. And I'm like, could be. I can't say it's not. But, yeah. Mom was funny. She was really funny. So we'll squat out these next 30 for my mom, which is right here. She would have been married, let's see. They got married in 1979. So, yeah, it would have been a very long time. Oh, let me get it closer. That's my mom, and that's her only blood brother, Uncle Scotty. He lived in Van Nuys, California, and before he moved here, he had a mohawk. He's like 6'4". You could tell he's almost as tall as the door frame. And my mom's got these super high heels on and these things that go into your shoes to make her even taller. But, yeah, Scotty was a trip. Taught me what not to do. It was fun, though. He's always a nice uncle to us, I guess. So 30 squats for Miss Sarah, 30 squats for my mom, and 30 squats for all of you. We appreciate you. I'll hold this awesome. Here, let me go like this. See if there's deer outside for all of you. Any comments that you could read, my love? No deer. We're all new to this. It's all a process. So I'm gonna squat it out, smelling the Christmas gift I got. The best burn results. So burn candle for 3 to 4 hours per use. Trim wick to 1/8 before each use. To trim wick, gently break off burnt edges with fingertips and discard.
Because it's a wood.
Yeah, wood.
A wood.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. My bosses once in a while will have this going. Not really supposed to be burning candles, so we don't usually, especially when somebody's burning incense. One of the tenants is burning incense, and incense falls over into a big, brand new bag of wood shavings for some animals, and stuff just goes crazy. You get to call it like 6 o'clock. Something's on fire, you gotta come up here, blah, blah, blah. And what was funny is gotta give it to her. They're having an event at my place of employment. The fire's going on. Everything's getting put out. Fire people are there. The Miss Amanda, who bought me some cards, and Zoe's super friendly to Sarah and I, she sees that I'm in this store by myself, cleaning up all this water. There must have been like 2 to 3 inches of water in this store. And I'm sweeping it towards a vacuum pump that's pumping it out. So what does Amanda do? She's got high heels on. She comes over, grabs a broom, and starts help sweep this. Well, all the guys that were the firemen were all like outside. There's like 15 of them. They could have been in here helping clean up the store. No, they were staring, doing whatever they're doing. So I'm cleaning up, trying to be a productive employee because, we had an emergency. So is Miss Amanda. She doesn't have to be here. And it was funny when she came in that store, all the firemen were over on this side. They moved to over on this side so they could all stare in the store and watch us work. Then I pointed it out to her. I was like, hey, you got a show. All these guys are looking at you. It's like, I don't know how you do it, how you deal with that every day. It must be stressful. So she's like, I'm just here to help, But so everybody that's here to help, she wishes us all a happy, Merry Christmas. We got some Christmas cards, and she gets to enjoy her new house. She purchased a new house. Congratulations on that. Her and her fiance or boyfriend. Not sure where they're at yet, but if they're buying a house, I can guarantee you they're probably getting married. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Happy Saturday. No, wait, it's not Saturday. I'm already thinking I'm on a day off. So even though I went into work, I thought it was Saturday. It's Wednesday. So, right, today's Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday in Ohio, Thursday in Australia. Hey, Dan, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, she would always say that I'm so proud of you, What got hard is when she's like, I'm tired, I know what she meant. She's like, I can't do this. And I had to remind her, I'm like, you're so strong. So I am her mod. Check her out. She's battling some of the same stuff my mom and grandma and Uncle Scotty had to go through. So yeah, we appreciate you. We're all here to spread some support and love. I'm really good at push-ups only because I've done them for so many years non-stop. And from what all their shorts are saying, go with what you're good at. So to me, it's push-ups. We got some water. We'll start over with this 30. No, but I'll juice it out though. We got some Mott's fruit punch juice. Here you go, babe. Miss Sarah is so tired. I could see it in her eyes. She's like, oh, it's bedtime already. We'd already be in bed. So it's a bonus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Happy Wednesday. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I was falling back. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Just like that, 150 squats done. Little bit of talking. Clean my guy off. Hey, I appreciate you, Riker. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. We appreciate you. 24-year anniversary. It's my first birthday of posting today. We have this little thing which is pretty cool. Nobody wants to reach in and get out a toothpick. I just brush my teeth normally, get stuff out, but little toothpick guy comes down, picks it up in his beak. He's like, here you go. That's pretty cool. Just thought I'd throw that out there. It's just some little weird gadget that you don't know you need it until somebody else buys it and you're like, oh, that is pretty cool. So again, day 24 in the books of my personal 25-day challenge, doing 150 squats for 25 days in a row. It's the anniversary. Sarah and I got married today at around noon, 1 o'clock. This picture was taken. One of my favorite pictures. I ended up being the only child out of 6 kids to ever buy my mom a car, and this was the car she got. Cadillac Eldorado Brits. It's pretty cool. I bought it for Sarah. Sarah's like, it's too big, and I'm like, well, gotta give it to somebody. I'm giving it to Mom. She was driving this car right here. My grandma's old clunker. That one right there. So Mom upgraded from this Ford Taurus station wagon, and that was Sarah and I at our dance, prom, to this Cadillac Eldorado Brits. All leather. It was pretty nice. So, and this was my mom right there. I work really hard. And that's my sister-in-law, Stacy. That's one of Sarah's little sisters right there. They're going out probably to have a cigarette. I don't know if she still smokes, but she's always, her child's the one that's always making my posts, doing all the crazy sports stuff, all 3 of her boys. So we got to give a big shout out to them. We got Miss Sarah in a nice little weird bun that looks really cool. Dyed her hair. Getting a picture in front of the motorcycle. Honda Magma, maybe? I don't know. It might not be that. But I painted all this when I was a kid. Painted all this. Painted the gutter up here. Painted all that. I put Christmas lights up every year for the kids. It was a duplex my grandma used to own. Um, she lived on this side, and then we lived on that side. It's pretty cool. Had a basement. Wasn't too big or anything. It's just right though. Enough for 2 families to live there and have an awesome time. But cancer took that away. When grandma's baby boy got cancer, no money in the world would be able to save him. So not even selling the house, which you can't, or not making payments or whatever. Whatever happened. You know, she was trying to save her baby boy. You can't hold it against grandma for, trying to save baby boy. Or at least give him the best life that he thought he should have. But he died at 49. He was a year older than my mom. My mom died at 58, so she outlived my uncle by almost 10 years. So, and I'm sure it was all situational. We all have that person in our family to give us good or bad ways of doing things. I don't want to do that. I seen so-and-so get a DUI. I don't want to be drinking and driving. Uncle Scotty got 24 DUIs. I don't want to be like that. I think it was more like 27. Or he would have had 27, but Grandma made a phone call because he was driving himself to chemo, which he shouldn't have been, with my grandma. My grandma just couldn't tell him no. She called up the old, I think it was the governor of Ohio, who my grandma used to work at Ohio Bell, and she worked with this guy. I think his name was like Anthony Celebrezzi or something. But he made one phone call, and Uncle Scotty never had to go to court for that DUI. He's like, my boy's dying of cancer. You can't give him a DUI. And he didn't get a DUI because of Grandma. Wish she would have done that stuff for me. Give me a job at Ohio Bell, Grandma, which is now AT&T. I guess, isn't that what it is, AT? I think that's what it is. But regardless, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, Sheiky baby. Appreciate you. Take that off and be like, when the pain's coming down and it hurts inside. Dun, dun, dun. No, seriously, don't sing it. Real American Hero, that was my guy. Hulk Hogan. Rip it out for him, yeah. Give you a little bit of that, get a little closer to the camera. I'm not too pumped. It's bedtime for me, so yeah. Ooh. I wish you guys could see the other side. I'd have so many more subscribers. She'd give me that.
If you were allowed.
If I was allowed, I guess. Yeah. She doesn't, she's always super shy, which is okay. Thank you. I'm trying to get like super tone, I guess. I'm trying to be like the best me. I don't have to be like the biggest guy in the room, but I want to be the best 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", I'm sure when you wake up in the morning, you're always a little taller. So I weighed myself yesterday before I ate some cookies and some of Miss Wanda's peanut butter fudge. I was at 154. So it fluctuates. I don't usually weigh more than 160. And that's just because super easy, effective workout routine. Lots of push-ups, lots of sit-ups. I kind of feel bloated. I had pizza today. Let's see, is it in here? No. Oh, plus we have this. So that fudge, if you check out the one of my last live streams, I showed you how easy it was to make fudge. Well, Junior made some fudge. The ingredients were, with this fudge, is butter, marshmallow fluff, fudge, and evaporated milk. So, and if I would leave this out, it would taste just like the $10 fudge a pound that you get at the store that's super expensive. And I don't know the process of that because I wasn't up when he made this or around when he made this, but it's super awesome, super easy to make. Basically, all this stuff was made in the microwave, and then you just pour it in here and then put it in the fridge, set it, forget it, cut it with a knife, and enjoy. I don't know why Junior wanted to make fudge when he knew we were having all this awesome stuff. Oh, and Miss Wanda for Thanksgiving, she's so kind. She makes pumpkin roll for everybody. Well, we get 2 rolls. I don't know if everybody else gets 2 rolls. So we save one for Christmas and we have one for Thanksgiving. This is the Christmas one. Super awesome. As you can tell, nobody's really broken into it yet. Do it on a live stream because Miss Wanda's that awesome. So it's pretty cool. So we got homemade pumpkin roll from Miss Wanda herself. Making pineapple upside down cake already this, I think today or yesterday. Turned out perfect. I didn't get to try any of that, but and I gotta thank Cannabis Kid. I don't know if I'll ever try it, and I'm not endorsing it, but he gave it to me as a Christmas gift. He's Cannabis Kid. It's illegal in our state. So I was gifted this purple Merple THC drink. I don't know if I'm going to drink it. Probably get me really, I don't know what it would do. But thank you, Cannabis Kid. I appreciate it. This is why I wanted to show this. Never knew this until he gifted me this. How come every single pop can doesn't have one of these on there? They should all have one of these on there. Keeps it fresh. Don't know how it works yet. Let me see. I guess you just push up like this and pull back. And then you just push it down and snap it in. But isn't that awesome? If anything, putting this on here, you know, showing this on a live, maybe it gets to somebody and be like, this is a way you could get new customers. You could say, we're the only people that do this on a commercial basis that isn't infused beverage. So thank you, Cannabis Kid. I appreciate you. It's not sugar free. Do you want to say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. So that was my pops. He wishes y'all Merry Christmas. He's over here doing this and doing that and whatnot. It's time for him to go, I guess. He's like, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. So we all got stuff to do. So thank you, Cheeky Baby. Yeah, they do got reefer soda. I don't know if it's how long it's gonna last. The governor is supposed to be putting a ban on it, I guess. I'm gonna put this on. It's kind of cold in here. I have a window open, but I was hoping we could get the deer or skunk or something on camera. But thank you. He outlived my mom by many, many, many years. He's a little older than my mom before they got married, and he's still kicking. But I do want to say, no deer, no skunk, no nothing. But a lot of it, he might not have ate too healthy. He might not have ever worked out like maybe me or somebody else. But he gave up smoking. So he was smoking just as much as my mom. 1-2 packs a day, so much that I saved those little UPC things, and I got all sorts of stuff for free just by sending them in and getting like $10, $15 for shipping and handling. I still have a Casio camera, which wrist watch, where it was basically the very first spy, like 007 watch, where it had a little IRC camera, maybe. I don't know what the terminology for the camera is, but basically had a camera where I can press a button right here, and it has a little LCD screen, and I could take a picture of whatever, just bing, 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 bing. And that was back in 2002. It was the second version of the Casio wristwatch camera. But anyways, my dad gave up smoking. He's still here. My mom couldn't, and maybe that's why. But again, cancer runs in people's family. My grandma made it till she was 85, 86, 87. She died in 2017. My mom, who was 58, 59, died in 2018. So it could just be, the conditions we are around, our situational conditions. I know people always think it's cool to live in basements and whatnot, but there are dangerous gases in basements. One of them's called radon, gives you cancer. Radon is just it's a gas or a harmful chemical that seeps out from the ground into your basement, and it's cancer causing. So yeah, that's just one thing I know. Don't know much about it. I know it's bad, and that there are ways to remedy the radioactivity of radon, because I think it's radioactive, possibly. But even in this house, in this basement, right now, I could take a Geiger counter and show you in a room, and it would beep because it's in the basement, in this one little room that's not ventilated, and it has high levels of radiation. For whatever reason, my brother's like, here, I gift this to you, ha ha ha. You work in an area where there's some radioactivity or radioactive stuff. So he got me it. It's kind of like a gag gift, but it was practical because a lot of the exit signs have a little tiny bit of radioactive material, which my Geiger counter would pick up. Just checking around the basements, boop, 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 get to this one little section, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know why this is here, but I understand now why this is here in this little area. It's a little closet in the basement, no airflow goes here, there's no vents, it's just sitting there, becoming whatever it is. I stay away from that little area, try to vent it out. I want to get any... I'm sure it's not bad, but it's enough to make that thing go off. But yeah, I'll talk more about that when I know more, when I talk to my brother. It was his Geiger counter, and like I said, he gifted it to me as a joke to use at work, and it works, man. It works here, just like carbon monoxide detector would work and test stuff that you can't see. We got to be proactive. Check your smoke detectors, check your carbon monoxide detectors, put batteries in them. It's almost at the beginning of the year. Always got to shout that out. It's better to be safe than sorry. My brother, my eldest brother would say that, check your fire extinguisher, or check your fire extinguishers. No, check your your smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide detectors. But yeah, I'll show you just in case. We have them here. If I can get it off. Here we go. We have them here. Check. So this one's pretty good, you know. Tells you what it puts out. Puts out liquid, puts out regular trash, and it puts out electrical fires, A, B, and C. Normally I'll tell you what it is on here. This one verifies it is A, B, and C. It's a dry chemical. Use it. You pull the pin. You hold upright. You stand back 6 feet, and you do a short, effective sweep like that. You don't want to be like this. That's not going to do anything. You keep it short and smooth. Work your way down and back. We take fire extinguisher training every year at my place of employment to be certified, whatever. So it's better to be safe than sorry. And I gotta lock this puppy back in there, stick that in there. So again, we appreciate you. Appreciate all your family tapping in, all the mods, Cheeky Baby. Appreciate you, Adventures in a Youth. Your last two music remixes or creations were pretty good. I sampled them before I came on, but just like with anything, if I go to mention it and want to give you credit for it, I forget exactly the name and the title. One was from Manger to something, and but yeah, I did get the notifications. I watched it. Merry Christmas to everybody. Jesse, thank you for tapping in. I finally was able to order my cards, so we'll be flipping when they come in. It'll be Christmas. So one thing I wanted to treat myself was to help somebody else. So I got my sucker-free cards, 2 decks ordered, or you know, I have one set that has 2 decks in it, and I got my sucker-free card holder. Things will be coming, a couple weeks, maybe a week. So it's my Christmas splurge. I wanted to get a sweater or a hoodie or a mug, but the deck of cards and the sucker-free card holders are more practical. I get more use out of them. Keep them in my pocket, take them wherever. So that was an awesome product. Same with you, Pete. If you started some sort of merchandising, I would try to help you out as much as I could. The first package, Pete, is a thank you. Real quick thank you. The next package will have some product in it, so I'm kind of excited about that. So I appreciate everybody, appreciate all my mods. Merry Christmas. Thank you for everybody tapping in. Sarah thanks you. She's probably passed out in the recliner downstairs, like, oh, I got my nice warm blanket on and watching some TV, and I can't hear Shane, and I'm going to sleep. She wouldn't do that. She would wait for me. She's like, come on, babe, let's go. It's bedtime. Get in this recliner next to me. We're going to watch Elf for the 47th time. And I'd be like, all right. Maybe I get all these lines down. So we love Elf. Let's see, what do these candies look like? Oh, they're not open yet, I don't think. Little Elf candies. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty cool. We appreciate you guys. Tap in tomorrow. 1,500 push-ups are going to be done because I said it was supposed to be done today. We weren't able to do that because we had a lot of guests pop in and nobody wanted to be on my live, so I kept pushing it back. But people are just stopping over to say happy anniversary. So thank you for tapping in on my anniversary, my birthday for YouTube. We do what we can. I was even trying to get the deer here, throw out some donuts. Donuts for the deer. How can you save 75% and pay 95 cents for all these donuts? I don't even eat donuts. They give me heartburn. All that fried food. So, we'll end the live like this, guys. Go like this. See where we're at? Here we go. No animals. I was wishing, hoping. Got the tire swing. Kids used to swing on it. It was a lot higher. I don't see any snow, but that's okay. It's coming. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you. Poor Sarah. She does get super... well, normally Wednesdays we're working, so we have a routine, just like push-ups or sit-ups, and we stick to that routine. Might not have too much property, but it's pretty cool. Gets the job done. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. So when my sister had a dog, I used to have a big A-frame swing that my parents would come over and swing in. My mom and grandma, everybody loved it. It was a big swing, but I had a rip cord basically that would go from here to the tree all the way over there, so that my sister's dog could just run around in the backyard and go crazy and dig and chase squirrels. The squirrels would literally just be like upside down staring at Sheena was her name. They'd be like sitting on there for that's a corn cob spinner for the deer or the squirrels. We like our animals. I don't know what what are those? I don't even know what plant that is, but something must have got to it and dragged it in the backyard. I have no idea what that is right there. Some crap on the ground. I'll have to go pick that up. Like to be clean. Sometimes the deer would just come from over here and just be standing at the window over here. It's by my sink. I'd look up and the deer's like, "What's going on, Shane?" I'm like, "Oh, they're back. That's awesome." Don't know what that is. Oh, that's just a leaf. But I appreciate you guys. I hope everybody has an awesome day. We'll tap in tomorrow and do 1,500 push-ups. I said I'd do it, and I'm going to. I got rear-ended. Like right there, where those two lights are. That one kind of dim light, and that other light. I got rear-ended right there. It's taking Junior to school, driving down the street. Just do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Some lady just BAM! I was late for work. It was the first time I was late in like 15 years of working. I was so ashamed of myself. I'm like, oh man, I got rear-ended. Had to sign in Junior late to school. And he was probably the only kid in 5th grade, when he was in 5th grade, that had a perfect attendance. And in 4th grade, when he was in 4th grade, they would announce all the students that there might have been 3 or 4 of them that had perfect attendance. So Shane Jr. wanted to set that goal for himself, and he achieves that goal with my help and encouragement. They didn't give him acknowledgement for any of it because he was probably the one and only kid that year that had a perfect attendance, because why wouldn't they? They did it every other year. My daughter graduated that elementary school 2 years before it, so I was there for many years bringing up my kids. Could have been that they didn't like my son. Probably. That same principal knew I was coming to pick him up from school one day, maybe in 4th grade, and he was being bullied or whatever. And I would grow my hair out long to donate. And that principal seen me on camera, because there are cameras and you have to buzz yourself. They're like, "Hey, can I help you?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm Shane's father, and I'm here to pick him up." And while Shane's sitting in the room in front of the secretary and the counselors, the principal said, "Shane, your mom's here to pick you up." And when Shane told me that, it took everything not to go back in there and teach him a lesson. But I made a promise to Sarah that I wouldn't put my hands on anybody in anger. I'd defend my family if I had to, and that would be it until the kids were an adult. So I kept that promise, but everything in me wanted to teach that guy a lesson. It's like, "Excuse me? You're going to have to go back in the classroom and tell everybody you got beat up by Shane's mom. How funny would that be? Ha ha ha, you got black eyes by Shane's mom." That would have been awesome. But I didn't. I refrained. I was a bigger guy. I'm sure if God wanted me to, he'd put him in my, our paths would cross once again as adults. My kids are adults, and I go to shake his hand and I crush it, because I did that to one of my boss's hands once. Pat Norris was his name. It's like, oh, he's just as small as me, but he was super mean. So I crushed his hand in a handshake, and I wouldn't let his hand go. Just give him this very firm handshake, and he even said that. He's like, "Oh man, that's a nice firm handshake." Like held on like 6 seconds longer, like, "Urgh." It's like, "Don't disrespect me. I'm a good worker. Just because I look like you can pick on me doesn't mean I'm going to accept it." But again, that's before my kids were born, and I value being a father and achieving the goal of being a dad. So I refrained from fighting or getting in situations where that could be a possibility. Strictly because, you set a goal, and if that's your only goal, you gotta achieve it. Oh, there's the skunk. Or no, that's the possum. He's coming for the donuts. Yes, we got the possum. I don't want to scare him. He's running off. Hey, at least we got him on a live stream. Come back. He will be back. So that's the possum. I spoke too loud. I was getting excited. He's like, "I'm out of here." Little Shane's live streaming me. But that's pretty cool. We appreciate you. We got the possum on. We did 150 squats. 1,500 push-ups tomorrow. We appreciate you guys. Little Shane tapping out. We love you. Thank you. We'll see you all tomorrow for sure. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Arizona Jake. Thank you, Jesse and Jace, and Finding_Hannah, and Live, Laugh, Love, Lucy, and Juicy Killer Monster, and Ian Watts, and Jamie P. Parker. We got Jace and P8 the Great walking 4 miles around town. So thank you all. We love you guys. Thank you. Chakra bra.